Does she still have an IG? I'm trying to look for evidence that she's ignoring this because these are all lies.
I would think she has an IG because she has a podcast. She has to promote the podcast some way.
I think you were right, to be honest. I know you're right now.
I
You know,
saw
I
this
like to
crack
believe.
out coming a mile away. I saw this coming a mile away. Scam Tuah or crash Tuah? I think we've covered a story already earlier this year where we basically talked about the fact that Hawk Tuah girl is trying to crash out, but back then you said no, it's not a crash out. It's not a crash out. It's not a crash out. For those who don't remember, this is the video I think we covered slightly last time around. Fair use.
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Well, see, we reached out to him and I asked him to stop posting those videos, and he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
Oh, wow.
Really? So you reached out to go, hey, would you chill on that? And he blocked you?
'Cause I mean, he posts one, I'd be like, oh, that's it. Here would come another one a few days later. I was like, man, maybe that's it. Here come another. Then just so on.
So in the beginning, you just wanted it to all go away, make it stop, and you just continue life at home and at the spring factory. And then now, since he wouldn't stop, you're just like, okay, what does this make possible for me?
Have you talked to
That's a lie, but okay. They offered him $1 million for that clip.
Yeah, who's they?
Their new management team.
Yeah,
Yeah, they offered him
makes sense. You want the footage, right? So you can.
license it.
Would you have done it? I would have, because I don't sell it for $1 million. The rights.
Yeah, after they said no, $1 million. Probably, I don't know. The story is $1 million. Maybe it's 500,000.
Oh wait, they tried selling it or buying?
No.
it?
The management team tried to buy it from the guys. After they couldn't buy it, they sued them. That ended in nothing, but okay. With one crash out comes the other. They dropped hack to a coin, meme coin. And hey, RJ, this is a throwback. You know this face. A throwback face. Do you remember when in the beginning of the Double Thought Show, we were covering a couple of these stories by Coffeezilla. Well, since it's the ending of
YouTuber,
the year,
investigator, especially
one of the
focused
best out
on
there.
Scam.
One of the best out here. Shout out to him. He's been putting out quality videos for a very long time and investigation. And here it is.
Yeah, anyway, here's when I got up on the space.
Happy to answer.
I have questions. I'm raising my hand.
What happened was, by the way, they dropped the meme coin and they rock pulled the people who invested in it. For those who don't know, rock pooling is basically when, let's say you drop a meme coin or a crypto coin. The people put money in there, real money. And the rock pool is when other people who own the coin initially sell out the coin and pull out the real money out of the coin. So basically you jump in, putting your money in the coin, and you go head first on your face because they're pulling out the real money, and you're holding a basically worthless coin at that point. Because there is
So
it's not backed by cash.
in essence, you gave them the money without getting anything in return.
Oh, you got the worthless coins. But
What you talking about, KaiR?
Hey man, he got some wordless quotes out of it. Can say I own some hot Tuah coin, but this is what right after that happened.
Hey
What
guys.
Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on. I don't know why.
Hey, what?
The problem is people filibuster. So I know. Yeah, I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
Yeah, she's there. This was on Twitter or X. X is not Twitter anymore.
Zilla.
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true. That's
That
not
is
true.
true. That's a fact.
It's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
Yeah, we know. We trust me.
How did he open? What was his first sentence, RJ?
That's not true. Which one?
That's not true. That's not true. You can see it on chain. We know.
We were there. We could answer that.
you know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens
Coffeezilla,
going directly from the main account,
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
and then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now we have.
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen. Doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale.
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that we
Selling out
made.
your fans. So
Over
other
here,
people
can you give
dump on your
exact?
fans.
Hold on, Coffeezilla, take a chill pill, brother.
Yeah, so
Let's
Y'all
just
just
be-
rug pulled a bunch of people.
No,
What are you
there's
talking
no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us.
Not
That
just
was
that,
listen.
you know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
Oh, I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Who does that? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the
that-
project?
Well, the project is over here, Haliey Welch, right? And
How much
there's-
does Haliey
and there's a
Welch
lo-
own?
Guys, if you want to watch the full thing, it's on Coffeezilla's second channel. It's a crazy back and forth. But RJ, earlier this year, I suggested she's gonna crash out. You said probably not. Probably not.
I did.
Do you think this is a crash out?
I'm trying to look. Does she still have an IG? I'm trying to look for evidence that she's ignoring this because these are all lies.
I would think she has an IG because she has a podcast. She has to promote the podcast some way.
I think you were right, to be honest. I know you're right now. I like to believe.
Coming a mile away. I saw this coming a mile away. Hey man.
But during the time, he
Guys-
didn't have. I mean, if at that point she was just doing interviews, right? She wasn't.
Yes, that's true. She wasn't.
She wasn't with coins. I mean, crypto coins, cryptocurrency. She wasn't doing all these things. So I didn't. I mean, if this was the story, then I would have said yes. But this wasn't it. All she was doing
It
was
wasn't a
just.
story back then. No, because this just
No.
this just recent. Yeah.
But how did you know that she would crash out though?
Empty calories. Empty calories. Because I mean, usually people with empty calories, they try to find a way to monetize the stuff. What's the fastest way to monetize? You start doing weird stuff. Merch doesn't sell. You start finding, I mean, they are putting a lot of money in her. You gotta realize that, RJ. She signed a couple of deals, podcast deal, off of one 10-second clip, RJ.
Wow.
Tuah is like a 10-second, 15 seconds clip. So of course she has a podcast deal. She has this kind of deal. She got 125K for this. According to, I watched the full thing. You can watch it as well.
When you say empty calories, you mean she has no no substance. That's what you're saying.
There is nothing there at that moment, right? If you get well known off of one clip and you try to monetize it, it's different than, for example, RJ, if you're like a Drewski. Drewski created memes, skits, or Trarex.